Hello everybody, it's AceofDukesXIII here, welcoming you to my first co-op project. Now I know there's Eternal Sonata and Final Fantasy IX to finish, but oh crap. Yes, this is not this game, and obviously this is Persona 4. It's co-op let's play Persona 4. I'm gonna do this, now let me explain some things. First of all, I'm doing this first session solo, because, originally I was gonna have my, cousin, Cameron Nutter Prod, guest star with me. Now, the way this is gonna work is that, I'm gonna have 6 sessions in total. Dang it. The sessions are gonna work like this. The way that I'm gonna be rotating guest stars. The way this is gonna work is well, first of all, I'll explain the project. First of all, I'm still gonna work on Eternal Sonata and Final Fantasy IX. But the thing is, I'm going to be doing it by weeks, or what I feel like doing. For the first 3 weeks of this little thing, it's nearing summer. It's Persona thing. It's going to be Persona 4. And then next week it's going to be Eternal Sonata, and then the week after that it's going to be Final Fantasy IX, and then the cycle is going to continue, or it'll just be whatever I feel like. Now, Persona 4, the way it's going to work is I'm going to be rotating guest stars, like I said. One of the things I did was I already beat the tutorial stuff, and the video might have froze on me. Hold on a sec. Okay, yeah, now you might have noticed something different. Wow, this is different. Why aren't you in your living room? This is actually supposed to be my room, but this is actually my older brother's. Temporarily. This is my room, technically, but not really. Pay no attention to these things. These are my practice files. These are backup files. The second one is the backup file. Now, another thing I should point out about this game is one thing that I have a problem with down here is I kind of don't have down here, internet's not that good. So I have to, like, close most of my stuff out. And I thought I'd close this, hold on a second. One of the tabs is open. Hold on a tick. Just gotta close that. That should make the connection a little bit better. Alright, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Wow, it's starting to lag a lot on my end. Anyways, I might as well tell you this. I'm gonna show you something. Oh wait, I don't have them yet. Let's see. Wait a minute. Status. Yeah, that's what I want to check. I already beat this game once. This is my second run. However, I will tell you stuff to do. One thing you should do, if you want to upgrade... Basically, you don't need to do part-time jobs. I'll explain what those are later, to earn these stats. However, the best way to earn stats is... Well, for diligence, it's a little bit different. You need to be playing a sport to increase your diligence. Everything else, you can just increase by reading books. And book reading is probably the easiest way, due to the fact that it raises your stats a crap ton of times. I already have Yosuke, by the way. That means I already beat his thing. I already got his persona. The reason I skipped out on all that is because it would probably take about like a lot of videos up. Another thing I'm going to point out about this game, it'll probably be a little bit spoilerish, but not really. Basically, this is different from Persona 3 because instead of a full moon, things are going to happen. It's rain. You gotta say, you see, there's a thing called the Midnight Channel, and basically, when the fog, their world is opposite of ours, the real world. Whenever there's fog here, the fog there disappears, and the monsters there, called shadows, go completely nuts. And that equals pretty much death for whoever's in there. And if someone if you don't rescue them in time, they pretty much die. Now, I forget where this is off because I played on my practice file and I don't quite remember what it is. I don't quite remember where we left off. Yeah, well, that's another thing you want to keep in mind. When it's raining, you always want to check the Midnight Channel. Or it'll do it, for the first time, it'll do it automatically. but the rest of the time, you want to check it. Because it'll change every time. Yeah. Turn off the TV. Ugh. Now, no, I don't remember everything about this game, so... I can remember all the boss fights, I just can't remember the storyline-wise. I know for a fact oh wait, I shouldn't spoil it actually. It's a woman in a kimono. Now, I might as well tell you this, there's a girl in this game named Yukiko, and you meet her in a kimono. Hint, hint. Or if you've played this game before. If you haven't, I apologize if that might spoil it. But it's kind of hard. To be honest, this is kind of weird recording like this. It's cool that I'm recording in my own room now. One thing I should point out is I can't upload. I might not be able to upload on weekends because my older brother usually is down here now. So yeah. And another difference between this game and Persona 3 is that it's not BS. You don't meet death if you stay on a floor too. Hey, Igor! This is the Velvet Room. This is where Persona play comes in handy.
Welcome. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep.
Let me try some. Let me try. No, that doesn't help. I tried turning off one of my lights, but apparently there's some kind of glare. Oh, it's from my camera!
I have summoned you within your dreams.
I've been summoned to the Velvet Room. I'm basically going to explain what's going on. Basically, you're going to be explained on how personas work. And you get the Velvet Key, which means you can now enter this room at any point in the game. As long as you see the Velvet Door. That's what I call it. You want to say I understand? Blah, 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 blah. Basically explains this. He can fuse Persona. Pretty much. Social links are basically... In this game, you want to try and live a life, pretty much. That's actually what it is. Basically, it's not about fighting a lot. You actually want to live a life. And the closer you are to your friends and stuff, the better your persona are. So, in general, and whenever you fuse personas, if they're of that arcana, which I'm actually going to explain shortly. By the way, Yosuke...
You saw what was on last night, right?
One thing I should point out, Yosuke's voice... I might as well point out the voice actors. Your character's voice actor is probably voice acted by the most famous one, in my opinion, in anywhere. The protagonist voice actor is Johnny Young Bosch. Who is from... if you're probably familiar with him as Ichigo from Bleach. Yosuke's voice... I can't never remember Yosuke's. But he's voice acted by the guy who does Ben Tennyson from Ben 10 Alien Force.
I couldn't tell who it was, but if someone's shown up on TV, we can't ignore it. Let's go check it out after...
Yeah.
If it turns out someone was thrown in again, even if it is something about that place that's killing the victims, if someone's using that world as a weapon, that's unforgivable.
Hang on a second, let me try something. Wrong remote. That was my DVD player remote. Well, my older brother's. Okay, here's the TV remote, I think. Never mind. Hold on a second. This is a little bit weird, because, my cousin Cameron Nutter Prod is probably watching this right now.
We need to find the culprit.
I'm also probably going to be... Actually, it's going to be a lot of my family, and, around the end of the sixth... the sixth session is always going to have a celebrity, LPer. Like Vice Elric, Jigga Conroy. I'll see who I can get, but, I can't guarantee it. So if I don't upload session 6 for a long time, that's probably why. You do it. All the options in this game are really good. I'll have to give you that. I remember one of them is be an ass and leave. I forget when you get that one. Let's bring an end to this.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the main reason why I haven't been uploading.
Like the way you did?
basically explains he can use his persona. His persona is Jiraiya. I actually will explain mythological stuff. You should know Izanagi's story from Jerry Conroy's Okami videos, and Jiraiya, actually there's a cool story behind him. Jiraiya is based off a Japanese myth of a ninja who was able to actually transform himself into a toad. And basically he whoever was the ruler, he was kind of like Yoshitsune, a Robin Hood kind of person, but not really. He kept most of the good stuff for himself.
Well, let's do our best.
That's pretty much how Jiraiya works, but one day he couldn't get out of it, so he had to ditch his power of changing into a frog, and just have the ability to summon a giant toad. And now I'm going to explain Arcanas. This is the Magician. They're all based off of tarot cards as well. Yours is the Fool. The Fool automatically grows, so that's probably going to be your most powerful Arcana. The best Arcana in the game is it's kind of between the Fool, the Emperor, and the Priestess, in my opinion. By the way, every time you rank up by an odd number, they'll be able to do something different in battle. Like Yosuke, the first time you get their social link, they'll be able to take a mortal blow for you. What basically means that is not 80% of the time, if you're about to die, if there's going to be a hit that's going to kill you, then that character will take the hit for you. Now, one thing you got to be careful with in this game, whenever the main character dies, the gray-haired dude, the protagonist,
about yes.
Basically, if he dies, it's game over, regardless if everybody is alive. You get game over 3 ways in this game. You either don't save a person in time, the main character dies, or everybody dies. That's pretty much how it works. So pretty much, your main character is the most important party member.
Huh? Oh man.
Basically, they're just saying she might have appeared on the Midnight Channel.
Calm down.
Where are we at? We're at the 12-minute mark. I'm probably gonna have to skip through this. Basically, they are. We're going to tell them some information.
We don't know yet.
They're gonna try and call her, but will we know the results? I don't know. I'm looking at the time limit go up.
She's not.
Blah 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 blah. I forget her voice actor.
Or she.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe this, but basically, I forget what Chie's voice, Zack Assassin, what she's in. I can never remember hers and Yukiko's. Kanji's is on the tip of my, just forget about that name. Another party member later, who is my favorite,
well,
I don't want to spoil his name, but he is awesome on what he uses as a weapon, and his persona's pretty cool too. Anyways, we're at a good, this is a good stopping point. So, crap, no it isn't. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to stop here for a second. Hold on a tick.